Okay, everybody sit down, calm down, and let's talk about something. Hi there, my name is Joey Kidney. If you're new here, we talk about mental health a lot on this channel. We just talk about bettering our lives. So if you want to go down there, hit subscribe, hit the bell notification so you get notified when I upload, and give this video a big thumbs up. That'd be really cool. Join the family. I look really tired. That's about it. So today's video is going to be a little bit different. I'm getting kind of emotional, just about to talk about it. This video is heavy. I wanted to take a small group of you, and in this video I chose 6 of you, to sit down and share your feelings and share your thoughts and answer a couple questions of mine. And when I say you, I mean a fan, a supporter, the ones who watch these videos. The reason why I did this isn't to expose people's lives, it's not to put people out there, it's to put issues out there. It's to help break that stigma that we aren't allowed to talk about it when you are. And you don't have to tell your whole story to be able to talk about something. My name is Joey Kidney, and beside my name, I almost have 600,000 people watching. That's a lot of the reason of why I speak and stand out and speak out and everything like that. Now, your name could be Rachel, Sophie, Jake, whatever. If you don't have that number beside your name, you feel like you can't say anything, but you can. The whole point of this video is I wanted to sit down 6 people, 6 fans, 6 supporters, and share their story. Just because they don't have a number beside their name doesn't mean their story should go unheard. Everybody goes through something, and I'd love to share it, and I'd love to hear your stories, and I'd like to make us known as equal. So that's what this video is. And if you're watching and you feel any trigger towards it, I told the girls in the video to try to stay away from the triggering topics. I didn't want a viewer to get triggered by it. So if at any time in the video, if you feel that you are being triggered, please stop. It's okay. Stop watching the video and take care of yourself. Now the other thing is that I'd love to make this a series. This first video is rough. I didn't hire a production team. I picked one of my random friends to hold the camera, and that's about it, because I just wanted to share your stories right there and then, and I didn't have a whole team behind me. So I would love, at the end of this video, if you guys could just comment down below about what you thought about it, and if you liked it, and what should be added. Give me your opinion, because I'd love to do this and make it a series, because I travel a lot, and I'd love to sit down with a lot of you and talk about stuff like this. But just let me know at the end of the video. Don't laugh at me, I'm nervous too. So hi guys, we're gonna go around the table and we're just gonna introduce ourselves. I'm Joey, and welcome to the channel. So go around, what's your name?
My name's Ashley, and I'm 17.
My name is Megan, and I'm 16.
I'm Mary, and I'm 16. I'm Maddie, and I'm 17.
I'm Ariel, and I'm 17.
I'm Rhea, and I'm 18.
Okay, so the reason why I wanted to do this, we're gonna sit around and we're gonna discuss some hard-hitting issues, and the reason why I'm doing this is because I want, whether you guys are fans or viewers, you guys still have a story, and I feel like just because you don't have a number beside your name, that shouldn't be the reason why it's not heard. So growing up, I was called the skinny boy. I played hockey, and I was a very skinny kid. I just had a high metabolism, so you could see my ribs, and my parents would be like, oh no, put a shirt on, and then I'd take my shirt off, and my friends would be like, oh, whoa, you should eat something. Yeah, no, that's a great problem solved. Just eat something. Why didn't I do that? I was just a skinny kid, and that's all they called me. Did you guys have any names that you were called growing up?
As you can see, I'm not a size 2. I have a lot of weight issues, and I'm actually pre-diabetic, but a lot, when I was younger, I was told that I wasn't gonna achieve anything, and I was just bullied a lot when I was growing up. So
I don't know if my word makes sense, but it's something that it's been said so much that I felt it in it.
Mm-hmm. Why wouldn't that make sense?
I don't know, because it's outcast, and I don't know if it would because everybody always told me I was the outcast because of my family life, or because I didn't have that many friends, but and then I just started believing I was the outcast.
That's still a word. That still hurts.
I think mine would be weird. Being bullied a lot in the past, when you would be called weird as a 5th grader or 6th grader, was just not a good thing. I think it was because I didn't have a lot of friends, and I don't really like to leave the house. I don't really like parties or big social events just because of anxiety, growing up with anxiety.
I was called fat and wasted space a lot because when I was younger, I was a cheerleader and I was underweight and super skinny. But once I hit 8th grade, I couldn't do it anymore. So I gained weight, and I've struggled with it since 8th grade. And everyone feels the need to comment on oh, hey, you put on weight. And I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, they're coming on it like it's their problem. Right?
I used to get called fat a lot in middle school and elementary school, because at the time I was
very big for my age, but I lost a lot of weight, and now, I don't know, I still look at myself and I see like 100 pounds heavier.
Oh yeah, I get that. Yeah, I get that a lot.
Does anybody else want to touch on that first one?
I would say it's hard because there's a lot. Probably worthless, because growing up I didn't have a dad since I was adopted, and I just didn't have a dad. My aunt adopted me, so she's my mom. And then people would just say, oh, you're worthless, like they don't want you. But I don't think that's the case. Yeah.
So growing up, mine was I had ADHD, and instead of dealing with the problem, instead of just like trying to solve the problem and taking that pill and just being able to cope with it, I decided I should understand the problem. And now I understand my anxiety. I understand when it's gonna come. I know how I'm gonna handle it. So that's how I overcame it. I didn't just overcome it, I understood it. And I understood how I work, because everyone's is different.
I think the biggest issue that I've gotten over was, again, the bullying. And I think like the way that I coped with it was to find others who were also getting bullied, and we kind of just sat back and helped each other, and that worked more.
The biggest thing that I've overcome, well, I'm still continuing, but mine is depression. I'm not gonna go into details about why, but it was very hard at the time because I was so young and I didn't really understand what depression was until really last year, when it got to the point where I couldn't go to school. And I hit a low point really, and that was when I fell back to my family, my mom, my siblings, and I can't explain how thankful I am for them, because without my family, I don't think I'd be the person I am today.
When I was 12, I came home from school one day, and my mom's boyfriend sat me down, and he was like, your mom went to jail today for embezzlement for like 2 years. And I didn't have a dad, and then my depression got really bad, and I had anxiety, but I didn't know what anxiety was at that point. So whenever I walked in a room, I was paranoid that everyone was talking about me. But then I moved in with my brother's dad, my half-brother, and my stepmom, and it's getting better.
I think depression also, and I didn't accept that I was depressed, but I like knew. And then when I went to the doctor one time, and she said, oh, how are you? Broke down in tears, and I got a medication, and then I would say like a month ago I stopped taking my medicine because I want to control my own emotions and not have medicine control them, because it's just not fun.
So my whole life I have had extremely bad social anxiety. I want to talk, but like I can't wrap my head around like putting myself out there and stuff. And when I became friends with Maddie, I've gotten better. I'm here doing this video. This is like huge. And I still can't do things by myself, but like as long as I have Maddie with me, I can.
Okay, we'll do the final question. If someone was in your position, dealing with depression, anxiety, or whatever the situation that you were in, what would you recommend that they do or they seek help for to move forward?
I would say talk to someone. You aren't the only one. Like, you may think you are in that community, in that environment, but it's not just you. There are other people who are going through stuff like that you can relate to.
Mm-hmm.
I would say for me, I had to start talking to a friend and somebody I trusted, and I had gone to one of my old history teachers, because I felt like, even now, I feel like I can't really go to my family too much because my family is very divided, and I feel like I just can't go to any of them. So if anything happens, I just go to a friend. So I'd say start close with friends or teachers that you trust.
I think my advice would be kind of like everyone else said, is like kind of make friends. And I think reaching out a hand to other people is also a thing. Don't just sit back and wait for someone to reach out to you. Like, try and reach out to them. It's always good to reach out a helping hand, and whether it's to yourself or other people.
I think one thing that's really, really important that a lot of people don't talk about is how, if you're in a situation like this, you have to be willing to accept the help. And I think that, like, you need to be at a place where you you want the help. Like, you want to make that change in your life, because if you can't accept it, the change won't happen.
Something to add on it is like, what I do is I at first had to accept it, and then also finding things you enjoy helps a lot, because I started, I think, 4 years ago going to events and just looking forward to something like that. It's just a really big help. Like, and also telling your parents, because it does help.
Take a breath. It's okay. I think this is good. We had a little toilet paper roll out, as you can see. But my whole point, the reason why I wanted to do this, and I don't want you to listen to other people's stories and think, wow, that's really sad. Oh my God, they have it worse than me. Your problems matter too. And one of my biggest things is people have always said, like, it's okay to not be okay. It's really okay to be happy too. And I want you guys to remember that. But hey, I'm very proud of you all for sitting down and talking about this. Hopefully it felt good to get it out. Don't forget to like and subscribe. That's about it. All right, you have made it. How are you? That was a lot, right? But it felt good to hear, and I'm sure it felt good for them to get out. It felt good for me to get out. So if you liked the video, again, give it a big thumbs up, let me know. And let me know in the comments down below, how should this be filmed? You want to see another video in the series? Let me know, leave all your opinions down below, and I'm really happy with it. And I hope you guys are too. And stay you, stay beautiful, and I'll see you guys next time. But make sure you subscribe down below, turn on notifications so you know when I upload. And follow me on Instagram. I'm on there more. Okay, I'll see you guys later. Bye.